Hey there watch enthusiasts, welcome back to the Steady Ticker. I'm Joe, one of your go-to friends when it comes to all things about luxury watches, and with me is...
Joel, your other go-to friend who's also passionate about luxury watches. Today we'll discover the dark side of watch collecting, those aspects of the watch market that rarely see the light of day.
Hold on tight everyone, because amidst the dazzling dials and sparkling crystals, there's a secret world waiting to be explored.
You bet. Today we're lifting the curtain on the hidden challenges and pitfalls of this captivating hobby.
From the siren call of luxury timepieces to the wild ride of obsessions, we're going deep into the watch collector's realm.
Oh, and it's not all sunshine and rainbows, my friend. There's a real danger of falling down the rabbit hole of materialism.
That's right. The quest for the next big thing can be quite the adventure, but it can also lead to some stormy waters.
And speaking of stormy waters, counterfeit watches are lurking out there like sneaky monsters.
Yikes, the dark underbelly of watch collecting includes those tricky fakes that can fool even the savviest collectors.
But fret not folks, we're not here to scare you away, we're here to empower you with knowledge.
Absolutely, being aware of the potential pitfalls can help you navigate your watch collecting hobby with wisdom.
It's all about finding that sweet spot of balance and genuine appreciation for the art and heritage of watches.
Plus, don't forget about the shining light of community within the watch-loving world.
That's right, Joe. Connecting with fellow enthusiasts is like finding a treasure trove of support and friendship.
So buckle up your leather straps, folks, because we're about to have a watch adventure like no other.
Get ready to explore the dark side of watch collecting with us. It's gonna be one wild ride.
While watch collecting can be an incredibly fulfilling hobby, it's essential to acknowledge the slippery slope that some of us may find ourselves on. We've all come across watch memes that jest about our passion turning into an all-consuming obsession, and as light-hearted as they may seem, there's a grain of truth to them.
Indeed, the watch community, as wonderful as it is, can sometimes foster a culture that indirectly encourages excessive spending beyond our means. It's easy to get caught up in this hyper-consumerism when we're surrounded by like-minded individuals who share the same interests.
Exactly. Whether it's watches, luxury cars, or any other product-driven interest group, there's often an unwritten code that suggests we need to acquire certain possessions to belong. And when it comes to watches, this pressure, combined with the thrill of collecting, can lead some to make unwise financial decisions that negatively impact their lives.
Sad, but true. It's essential to remember that no watch is worth bringing financial hardship into your life. Watches are a luxury, not a necessity. While they can certainly add value and enjoyment, they should never come at the expense of your financial well-being.
Well said. We need to be mindful of our spending habits and exercise discipline when it comes to our watch purchases. It's easy to understand when we truly need something, but with non-essential items like watches, determining what is adequate requires self-discipline and restraint.
That's right, so here are 4 things that we want you to think about when considering a watch purchase. Remember, this isn't financial advice, just some insights that'll help you as well.
Exactly, Joel. And now let's get into the heart of the matter. I don't want to be that person telling you how to spend your money after all. We all have different priorities and circumstances, but I believe it's vital to share some thoughts on how we can approach watch collecting responsibly.
As a community, we rarely take a step back to discuss this, but it's crucial to remember that we should buy watches as accessories to a fulfilling life, not as a means to fill a void. Our happiness and well-being should never be dependent on material possessions.
First crucial guideline, evaluate your financial situation honestly, because my fellow watch enthusiasts, this is where it all begins. Before we start building our dream watch collection, we must have a clear understanding of where we stand financially.
Absolutely, Joe. Being honest about your financial situation is the foundation for responsible watch collecting. It's all about self-awareness and knowing what we can comfortably afford.
You've got it. Take a moment to sit down and assess your income, expenses, debts, and financial goals. Understanding your financial capacity will help you set realistic expectations for your watch collection without putting yourself in financial jeopardy.
And let's not forget about saving for emergencies and other essential aspects of our lives. Our watch collection shouldn't come at the expense of our financial security or our ability to meet our daily needs.
Exactly. Being a responsible watch collector means finding that balance between our passion for watches and our overall financial well-being. And you know what, Joel? This process of evaluating our financial situation might even help us make better financial decisions in other areas of our lives too.
That's spot on. When we have a clear picture of our financial health, we can make more informed choices, not just in watch collecting, but in all aspects of our financial journey.
Absolutely. It's all about being aware of our financial limits and having the discipline to stay within those boundaries. We want our watch collection to bring joy, not stress.
Exactly. So, a friendly advice: take some time to evaluate your financial situation honestly. It may not be the most exciting part of watch collecting, but it's the most important one to set the stage for a fulfilling and responsible journey.
Second vital guideline: set a budget and stick to it. Once you've evaluated your financial situation, it's time to establish a clear budget for your watch collection.
That seems about right. Budgeting is a powerful tool that helps us make informed decisions about how much we can comfortably allocate to our watch possession.
You've got it. Setting a budget not only prevents us from overspending, but also gives us a sense of direction in our collecting journey.
And the key is to stick to that budget. It's easy to get carried away, especially when we come across all those stunning timepieces, but having a budget in place helps us to stay disciplined and avoid financial strain.
Exactly. Impulse buys can be a collector's worst enemy, so take the time to plan your purchases and prioritize the watches that truly align with your collecting goals.
And here's a pro tip: create a separate savings account dedicated to your watch budget. This way, you can track your progress and indulge in your passion without affecting your regular finances.
Great suggestion, Joel. With a dedicated watch budget, you can also save up for that special grail piece you've been dreaming about without feeling guilty.
That's the beauty of budgeting, Joe. It allows us to enjoy our watch collection wholeheartedly without compromising our financial security.
Indeed, so remember to take a moment to set a realistic budget for your watch collecting journey. It will not only give you a peace of mind, but also ensure that you make wise and responsible decisions.
And do not forget, stick to that budget. It may require some self-discipline, but it'll be worth it in the long run.
For the third important guideline, consider the watch's value beyond the price tag. When it comes to collecting timepieces, there's so much more to consider than just the monetary cost.
That is true. Each watch holds its own unique significance and value beyond what you see on the price tag. It's about understanding the deeper aspects that make a watch special to you.
Absolutely. One aspect to consider is the significance of the watch. Does the watch showcase innovative technology or a historical milestone? Understanding its value can add a whole new layer of appreciation.
And don't forget about craftsmanship. A watch's design, build quality, and attention to detail all contribute to its value. A well-crafted timepiece can become an heirloom that you'll cherish for generations.
Right. There's also the emotional connection. Some watches carry sentimental value. Maybe it was a gift from a loved one or a token of personal achievement. These emotional ties can make a watch priceless.
Exactly, Joe. And let's not overlook how a watch complements your overall collection. Each piece should add diversity and depth to your collection, making it even more enjoyable to collect.
Very true. It's not just about owning the most expensive or popular watches. It's about building a collection that resonates with your personality.
Indeed. Consider the stories behind the watch, the heritage of the brand, and how it fits into your own journey as a watch enthusiast.
Absolutely. When you look beyond the price tag and appreciate a watch's true value, it becomes more than just an accessory. It becomes a piece of art with its own captivating narrative.
That's why, remember that the worth of a watch goes beyond its monetary cost. It's about the experience and emotions it brings, making each piece in your collection truly special.
Now we've come to our final and most important guideline. Prioritize your overall well-being and life goals above material possessions. When it comes to watch collecting, it's crucial to keep things in perspective.
I agree, Joe. Our watch collection should enhance our lives, not define them. We need to strike a balance between our passion for watches and our overall well-being.
You're spot on. While watches can bring joy and satisfaction, they should never overshadow our other life goals and priorities. We must remember that material possessions are just part of our journey, not the destination.
Exactly. Our happiness and fulfillment should never be solely dependent on the watches we own. It's essential to focus on personal growth, relationships, and pursuing our dreams beyond our collecting hobby.
Well said, Joel. A watch collection should be an accessory to a fulfilling life, not the driving force behind it.
And here's the thing, it's okay to have passions and hobbies like watch collecting as long as we don't lose sight of the bigger picture.
Absolutely. Let's always remember to find that balance. Cherish your watch collection and the joy it brings, but also prioritize your overall well-being and life goals.
Indeed. Live a life that's rich with experiences, personal growth, and meaningful connections. That's what truly enriches our journey.
Sounds fun, right? So as you continue your watch collecting journey, ask yourself how watches can be an accessory to your life's path to fulfillment.
And remember, our happiness and success aren't defined by the number of watches we own, but by the depth of our experiences and the impact we make on the world around us.
That's correct. And with that, we wrap up this important discussion. Let's keep our passion for watches alive, but also keep our hearts open to all other beautiful aspects of life.
What an adventure it's been. Remember, fellow watch enthusiasts, this hobby is all about finding balance and appreciating the artistry. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, being mindful of the dark side can make your journey all the more rewarding.
And don't forget, the power of community sharing experiences and stories with like-minded souls makes the journey even more special.
True enough. Together, we can weather any temptation that comes our way and avoid those sneaky counterfeit sea monsters while we're at it.
Again, keep in mind all the 4 things that we have talked about. Assess your financial situation, have a budget, know your watch's value, and give more importance to non-materialistic aspects of life.
Want to hear more about watches? Hit the subscribe button below to support the Steady Ticker channel and click the notification bell to instantly know about our new videos on luxury watches. See you in the next one.